All right, well, it's time for Neil's Spiel, more like what a deal. President Obama talking up free college, at least free community college, as long as kids work for it. But who's really ultimately paying for it? To the Fox Biz All-Stars, this is MacDonald, Kayleigh, McEnany, and Tracy Byrnes. Kayleigh, I know what the president's saying. First 2 years on us, work for it. It's a way to encourage people into college. So the intentions are good. I could see this being way out of control.
Way out of control. And here's the problem, Neil. Millennials do not need more education. We've got plenty of that. We're the most educated generation in U.S. history.
I get resumes from a lot of you, and that might be the case.
We've got a lot of education, but we don't have jobs. That is the problem. 48% of college graduates are employed in jobs that don't require a four-year degree. We have plenty of education. We need jobs. And this is encouraging more people to go the community college route and eventually the college route when there's a dearth of manufacturing jobs, a dearth of people skilled for manufacturing jobs, I should say. We need to push people out of education and into other areas. You know,
the whole community college is inexpensive to begin with.
Yeah.
So why make it free?
Yeah, that's true. Why make it free? Because it's so cheap, and it is for that lower bracket.
Right.
Individual.
In other words, help
the lower middle bracket. You know, this has to be put in the context of how aggressive it is. You know, Bill Clinton was the last who had this idea in '96, and he was only talking about tax credits for the last 2 years of college. This is paying for 2 years, paying with taxpayer funds for 2 years of college, Neil, and it still doesn't fix the underlying poor business model of colleges, and that is tuition costs keep going up because they're
running. This will only encourage that.
Yeah, they're running. Yes. You know, they're running college campuses with white bling college football stadiums and like the hotel
Isn't the underlying problem, though, that like we keep giving crap away? The bar is so darn low. You only need a C+ to maintain this 2.5. That's ridiculous. I mean, the whole 3% down. Like, where's the accountability? God, we have 46 million people on food stamps, Neil, and it's just getting worse. We keep handing.
Well, you will acknowledge we're getting to be stupid as a country, right?
Absolutely.
That everyone else, they're going to these fine schools and they're smarter workforce that we're up against.
And yet we're giving away the farm.
And the perverted aspect of this, you hit on two of those, is one, the lower income individuals already have Pell Grants, so they're already going to community college, paying $0. So the people this is helping are actually those who are living a comfortable life and already can afford to pay that. Number one, that's the problem. Number two, you're right, it doesn't address the cost of college.
Yeah, you know, and the thing is...
Yeah, there's a big difference between going to community colleges.
And, you know, I don't know why nobody else in the media besides Fox Business or Fox News is reporting on this, but this is so important. These guys are tax exempt, and Tracy's reported on this too. Universities and colleges are tax exempt. If they're going to continue to increase their tuition, they should get a cut in their tax exempt status somehow.
That's a good idea.
But the thing is, again, if we're going to give away the farm, then I want to see A's. I want everyone to walk out of there with A's. And the best is the president doesn't even have a plan. We know what this is going to cost. We have no idea where the money's coming from. But we're going to propose
and they
it
don't
anyway.
even have a they don't even know how much it's going to cost,
That's
right?
What I mean.
Yeah.
$34 billion, they say, is the estimate.
And where's that coming from?
You know the real problem with this, though? We're talking about community college or college, and you know, we had John Ratzenberger here and people like that who said, what about skill sets? What about people who are gifted mechanics or electricians? We frown at that.
There were
those are real skill sets.
There were 600,000 manufacturing jobs open. The reason they were open is there were a lack of skilled workers. Why don't we push people into those areas? Instead, we say everyone has to have a college degree. That's not the case.
You know, that is a solid point. You know, countries like Finland or in Norway, they do focus on those kinds of electrician or manufacturing jobs because they are higher paying. But, you know, I think that's well intended, but again, the outcome is really going to slam taxes.
We try to force people into things, and all I know is my plumber has people.
Holy heck, I would pay anything to find a good plumber.
Right?
Honestly.
It's amazing. It's an entourage when he shows up. Well,